persevere in a way where I can be strong for my kids, and that is now my highest purpose, to handle this in such a way that best serves them and gives them strength and gives them the toughness that they need to go through what is a hard and oftentimes painful world, and to show them that they can get through it too, and this will make them stronger, and that through all of this, all of us, Amy and Annie and Patty and me, can have a better appreciation and understanding of other people's sufferings and hardship, and I think my kids will get that. And the burden's on me now to be the one who can go through this and do it in a way that can inspire my kids to be strong.
Grab the Coke that...
I miss home.
Governor, you and I have known each other how long? Back to the days when you were a state rep. I was with you when you announced you were going to run for governor. You and I used to sit together in the office. You had such incredible goals and aspirations, and now all of that is derailed. Where do you look at all that?
Well, it's part of what I just said. I mean, disaster and calamity strikes, and I'm not the only one this has happened to. And if you look at history, if you read the stories in the Bible, there are all kinds of stories that have this narrative. And it's real easy to be on top of the world when you're on top of the mountain. But what are you made of? Handle those circumstances in ways that are similar, and that's part of what my challenge is in terms of the rise and the fall. Again, I have great faith in our appeal, and I have great faith in the American justice system. I have an abiding belief in the rule of law. I have a deep and profound faith in God, and that He has a purpose for all things. Try to share that with my children. And, I feel that I have to do this real hard thing as part of this terrible thing that's been happening to my family and to me, and hope that ultimately what I believe is a terrible wrong will ultimately be righted. In the meantime, the decision was as it is. It is what the law says it is, and I have to abide by the law as I always believed I have, and I'm going to now do something that I'm loath to do, but I must do, and I'm going to do it as best I can. As I said, mostly my purpose now is to be strong so that my kids can get through this as best they can, and hopefully learn valuable life lessons that will make them better children and better people. But look, there's no sugarcoating this. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and I have a hole in my heart. It's an empty feeling. And throughout this riding around before I have to go in, I've been on the phone with my 8-year-old, and the reality of a child that age, is on her now, and she's got a red little nose, her mother tells me, and she keeps telling me, what she's going through, and I keep trying to reassure her, and that's really the hardest part of this, is the impact on your kids.
I remember